To all of you, my name is Saurabh Kumar and our topic is pollution. So the undesirable change occurring physical, chemical and biological nature of air, water, land and soil is called pollution. And the thing which cause pollution is called pollutants. There are two types of pollutants, primary and secondary. Primary pollutants are those pollutants which directly comes from any source such as oxide of nitrogen, it directly comes from vacuum. And secondary pollutants are those pollutants which are the modified of primary pollutants such as smoke. If you talk in 1986, I think in 1986, the Environment Protection Act came to prevent the quality of air, water, land and soil. And if you talk about effect of pollution depend on which things. First thing is that size of organism. Suppose there is two boys, one is 5-year-old boy, another one is 15-year-old boy. Then due to air pollution, 5-year-old boy affect more as compared to 15-year-old boy. And second thing is that when there is a high concentration of pollution, there will be more effect of pollution. And third thing is that duration of exposure. Usually there are three types of pollution: air pollution, water pollution and noise pollution. If you talk about air pollution is the pollution that affects all kinds of organisms. If you talk about plants due to air pollution, it's illegal trees and plants die prematurely. If you talk about animal due to air pollution, in the eyes of animal start irritation and animal are having to face breathing problem because organization in India, that is CPCB, Central Pollution Control Board, which usually gives us the pollution certificate of our vehicles. They made air quality index, and in air quality index they made some value of particulate matter. They made some value, they fixed some value of particulate matter, that is PM10, PM2.5 and ultra fine soot. This PM2.5 and ultra fine soot is very dangerous, that goes to our deep of the lungs. If you talk about the source of air pollution, that would be carbon dioxide, carbon monoxide, and the oxide of nitrogen and sulfur oxide, carbon monoxide and unburned hydrocarbon and particulate matter. Particulate matter is basically the minute particles which are in the air. Is basically called particulate matter and suspended particles. If you talk about source of particulate matter, that would be vehicles, industrial work, and construction work. But there are some methods which is used in industry such as chimney. There is one instrument used to reduce the suspended particle, that is electrostatic precipitator. It's a instrument which removes 99.9% of suspended particle from the air. And in vacuum there is one instrument used that is called catalytic converter, which convert more harmful gas into less harmful gas. In 1991, one PL filed in Supreme Court about Delhi pollution. Then Delhi pollution had given some guideline in Delhi that everybody has to follow. The first guideline was that every automobile company, they must use Euro norms. And second thing is that in every public transport there must be CNG. And third thing is that old vehicle must be phasing out from the Delhi city. And in every vehicle there should be catalytic converters. And in 1974, if I talk about noise pollution, the unpleasant sound is basically called noise pollution. If we talk about the effect of noise pollution, due to noise pollution, people start feeling headache and we start feeling uneasiness. And due to noise pollution, our ear drum start damaging, and our we start feeling altered breathing. Means our breathing pattern also start changing due to air pollution. If we talk about there are some sound absorbing material which is made to reduce the noise pollution, such as you might have seen on the road there is tree that is called green mufflers. That kind of tree usually they absorb the sound that is emitted by the vehicles. And there are some sound free zone has been made, such as court, hospital, and this as well as well. And if you talk about water pollution, the source of water pollution is, there are two or three sources. First one is municipal waste. Municipal waste basically comes from our household, means household waste. And second thing is that industrial waste. And third thing is that hospital wastewater. If I talk about household waste, in household waste there are two types of waste are present, such as dissolved waste and undissolved waste. In dissolved category there are two types of waste are present. First one is organic waste, such as food items, and second thing that inorganic waste, such as detergent and dishwash. And if I talk about undissolved waste, that is basically cloth and polythene and paper. These all comes under the undissolved waste. if I talk about, there is one technique which is done to make the clean water, that is called integrated waste management. By that way, in that technique, natural method and artificial method is being used to make water clean. And if you see, if hospital water and industrial water, they directly comes to the river, and when you use that water, you might have got the disease which is called waterborne disease, such as typhoid, cholera, jaundice. These all are the waterborne disease. And some industry, they make heavy metals such as cadmium, copper, lead, mercury. And when this heavy metal contaminates with water, they cause that disease is called mean matter disease, which is usually happen when mercury contaminated with water, and when we use that water, we got that disease. And there are some also respiratory disorder. If I talk about occupational respiratory disorders such as abscessosis, silicosis, pneumoconiosis. If any person is working in any factory, and if they inhale excess amount of silica, then the person got the disease is called silicosis. And if any person inhale excess particles of abscess, then the person got the disease is called abscessosis. And pneumoconiosis is basically when you inhale excess normal dust, when you got the disease is called pneumoconiosis. And if I talk about eventually, if I have to conclude, being an individual person, we should not use more and more plastic. We should we should prevent wasting too much water. We should not waste too much water, because we have seen that in the natural we are having everything in a very limited thing. So we should protect that for our next generation. Thank you everyone. Now your questions are invited.
What do you think about what is the main reason for the pollution?
Main reason for the pollution. Actually, we have a law, but sometimes even educated person, they are not following the rules and regulations. Because of that, we have every law, and the major cause of pollution that would be whatever law we have. Usually people don't want to follow that. In every days, the gari wala they come to us, but we never throw in that gari wala. We always throw garbage here and there. But people are not able to understand that. But we should, we should advertise of the slogan that we should keep our environment safe. And second thing is that you might have seen in the summer, the municipality, they just spill water on the road to clean the suspended particles. And we affect more ourselves by the suspended particles. Suspended particles is very dangerous, my friend. It directly goes into our deep lungs and starts troubling us. So that would be the major factor, that would be the major cause of pollution.